everybody, this is Paul Metal, and today we're continuing with our show of the Final Fantasy servers, the show. Today we're on a special server for one of my buddies from the Whispering Dawn. That's pretty awesome. We're on the Faerie server, and today we have... It's one of your guys'
I think that's
turn.
Johnny's cue.
Oh, that's me, Jonny Tapas. My name is Jonny Tapas in game. I'm part of the Lost Control Free Company. Do I need to say more about myself?
Yeah, say something about yourself.
Right. I guess it's me. Okay. So, in game, I'm Alair Azula. I'm part of the Remnants of Eden Free Company.
I'm Renmei Tayun, and I'm also part of the Remnants of Eden guild.
Oh, yeah, we skip all. Okay, so I am Lilith Tyrannus, also of Remnants of Eden.
That went very well.
Good start.
Yes, it did.
The very good start to the second episode of the show. Well, let's get right down to it then. Question 1. How is this... Well, as I've heard from many people, you are the social server. And apparently very nice people.
I feel like we're pretty social. There's lots of friendly people on the server.
I can totally agree with that. I love this server. Like, you just don't see mad people, like the nerd rage, all the griping and stuff. It's really not here. It's pretty absent. You encounter the occasional toxicity, but for the most part, it's not welcome here. Those players end up transferring away or conforming to the way Faerie is.
Yeah, most drama on this server is short-lived and sweet.
One of my friends actually described it pretty well, that we're the Care Bear server.
I mean, even now, as we're standing here, there are people that are just walking over and sun drop dancing this. Because why not?
Yeah,
We
well,
all like to dance.
Yep.
Just the other day, I joined a party finder that the description in the party finder was, I just want you to join and tell me jokes. So I joined it and I told a bunch of jokes and we laughed and had a good time, and then I left. And it was pretty awesome.
Is this server like a cult? No, not to offend. It sounds like, oh, any toxicity, we get rid of them.
Yeah,
Or we convert them.
exactly.
no, I think the
Wait,
correct term is purging them. Purged.
Purging.
That makes sense.
But even like in the social media aspect, I'm a member of 2 different Faerie server groups, and I don't post on it much, but I do read it and keep up with it. And anybody that goes in there to start problems, even they get pretty much kicked out pretty fast. So conversations are usually friendly and helpful.
That's good. Damn, you guys are the very social and kind people on the server. Damn. I've been to so many wrong servers.
We do our best to be accommodating and friendly.
I didn't look any further once I got here, for sure.
Yeah, me too. I came
And
here
I
from
didn't-
Marlboro, and nothing against Marlboro, but this server was just, it was night and day.
Yeah, I didn't even come here looking for friendliness, but it's definitely a big part of what keeps me here.
A lot of the FCs that recruit, a lot of their main things that they like to recruit with is have fun. You see a lot of them, they are a big family and they want you to join. And a lot of people are showing up.
I have regular transfers from previous servers I played on once I tell them what it's like here. In fact, I just had a small FC come over from Mateus this week.
And we're bringing out all the good people.
Yeah.
I think I might have to convert my FC, damn. Convert my whole bloody server.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, there's always room for more people on the server, and you know, the more people we bring over, the better it gets. We've got the entire Esper FC over here now too. Look at us go.
Esper.
Is this your doing, Joey?
No.
Or is it yours, Lilith?
I know a few people in Esper, and they're actually a fairly friendly bunch. They're also really into roleplay, what I've noticed, like role-playing their characters.
Yeah, well, the Esper...
That one guy is like the Nightmare Before Christmas.
The Espers I know from the server of EU called Cerberus. I'm sorry if this will offend anyone, but they're a bunch of cunts.
Well, these guys they're pretty good. I've run with a few of their members before, and they were really friendly, really helpful. They're like most of the guilds here too. Or FCs, I'm sorry. They don't usually tolerate drama or any of that kind of childish crap.
Yeah, definitely not the Espers I know. There's a lot of Esper free companies around every server. Like every server I've been in so far, there's been a free company called Espers, and I think from what you're saying that these are friendly, these are probably like the best Esper MC I've heard of. They're not utter shitbags, cunts, and want to kill me.
That's
Ooh,
not very nice.
Shots fired.
Well, I don't think they'll want to kill you.
Good, because the last Esper free company wanted to kill me because I was British.
What?
That seems like a pretty bad reason to do it, though. You seem like such a nice guy.
I can be, but I do have my alcoholic anger.
Oh,
That happens to the best of us.
No, that was a joke.
Oh.
Sure it was, Paul. Sure.
Most of my alcohol consumption goes to self-pity.
Oh, there you go. Thanks for just said half their FC is British. So you're safe here.
Right.
Right, furthermore, for the next question, how's the raiding on this server?
I'll take that one. We are definitely capable. We don't have nearly as many completed teams as some of the bigger raid servers like Gilgamesh and Leviathan or Excalibur or anything like that. But the server is plenty populated, and the talented players are here. And they also tend to stay friendly with each other and kind of share tips and tricks and work together. I believe my team is currently competing for the server's second spot. There's 2 or 3 other teams that are right there with us trying to beat us to it. I believe only one team on this server has cleared all of Savage 1 through 4 at this point, though.
I know Eden is still working on clearing Savage 1.
They're late bloomers. There is a lot of statics forming now, like they finally got over the nerves of being scared to try it.
It's definitely intimidating when you first try it, I will say.
Yeah. It's totally available.
I see a lot
Here
of
for sure.
party finders that they're looking for replacements for their statics, and they're working on Savage 4. So
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely available. We're probably a little slower to the punch than some of the specific raid servers.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. It's not necessarily the server for the most hardcore raiders out there, but if that's what you want out of the game, then you can find a group for you.
It is a good place for learning because the people who do clear the content, they oftentimes will put up party finders saying wanting to teach people to clear this content. So, if you're learning, this is a good place to maybe get that development because there is just enough people around who can help you.
Yep, it's a good server to get into raiding. There's a lot of mid-tier teams for sure.
Well, that has opened my eyes right now because most of the servers I've been on are really hardcore. You must clear this, or you must know the fight. You must do, that bullshit.
Yeah, we get some of it. I mean, once people have put in the hours and hours and hours to clear, and they want to farm, they want to farm. That doesn't mean those same people don't. Yeah, that doesn't mean those same people don't go back and join learn parties and help others as well later. It's just that at that moment they want to farm.
Yeah, not saying that we don't get the people that are mean and basically don't want anyone new in their group. I've seen some party finders that no new bonus. They want to be serious about their gaming, but there are more people out there that are willing to help than those people that are very serious about it.
So would you say your community of this server, of the Faerie server, is more towards helping each other than just being, say, like solo players or just hanging with a certain group?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And you see a lot of... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, all the players that I know that are just miles ahead of most of the server are still really, really quick to jump in and help anybody who's trying to accomplish their goals. It's not like the casual and elitist separation on the server like it is in a lot of other places.
Well, it looks like me and my friend picked the wrong server to go on.
Yeah, join us.
We have cookies.
We have
lots of cookies, in fact.
See, you don't know how to get to a British man's heart. Hyperion did. A nice cup of tea. Nice cuppa.
Well, we didn't want to be that stereotypical about it, but...
Or crumpet. I like my crumpets.
See, I was going to say crumpet. I didn't want to sound like I was stereotyping. I didn't want to sound like I was stereotyping.
All these people just hanging out.
We're popular today.
That dragoon.
But we've done a fair amount of advertising today.
I can't stop staring at this dragoon. It's hypnotizing, damn.
Ram lethal.
I don't even think I've seen. Is he just spinning while he does the Vanu dance?
Yep.
How do you spin like that?
The creativity.
You can actually rotate your character while you're dancing. It's possible.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, and there's a naked guy.
And he has like the Cyclops visor.
That, I believe, is the visor you get from the Vanu, I think.
Wow, this server is so cheery.
It's a very friendly group of people, and I've actually been invited by just random people who were holding a bonding ceremony, and they just wanted to get as many people as they could there. People you don't even know, they just walk up to you and here, have a ceremony invite.
We have lots of dance parties.
Dance parties are a big one.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, the Eden FC and our neighbors, A&S, which I think is awesome and stuff, We actually held a Halloween party. What was it, like 2 days? Like one day it was our place, the next day it was at their place, and it was great. It was packed. Everybody had a great time. There was dancing. There was costume parties.
I wish my server hosted events. And I hosted a Halloween event, but I didn't go because I think I was on holiday.
Holiday from Halloween.
No, it was a holiday in England still. It was going.
Yeah, okay.
It was. I basically went to a gaming festival. It was pretty fun. On to my second question. Third. I can't count. My third question. How is the crafting community on here?
I would say we have the crafters for sure. In RFC, we only have really one crafter, and that's Rowan. If she's watching this, then hi. But she hasn't specialized in any of her crafts yet, but she has all of her crafters, I think, maxed out. So if you need any of the basic stuff, she's definitely available to help, as long as you bring her mats. And there's never a shortage of stuff for sale on the market board, so there's obviously plenty of people out there who are making things.
I see party finders every once in a while that there's a master crafter that has some spare time, and if you bring him the mats, then they will just make it for you for free.
This is all truth. Like, I'm the kind of person that will go make money and buy what I want off the market board. I'm also the kind of person that will say, I'm about to buy this, and people are just like, let me craft it for you. And I'm like, okay, I was just going to buy it. They're like, no, I insist, let me craft it for you. I don't even have to ask people. Like, they just want to do it.
They just wanna.
I was about to spend, what, maybe $5 million on the gear I'm wearing now when it came out. Ended up spending maybe 200, 300K on the market board. The crafter had already had the materials, a lot of them. Wanted to make it.
Wow. Crafters.
Well, that's that new Sky Pirate stuff. That is good
Yep.
stuff.
Yeah, I like the Summoner and the White Mage one. That's quite nice.
Yeah, I was ready to spend the money. I mean, it's kind of all how I operated, but the crafters, they like to help the community. Anytime I shout, it takes me less than 60 seconds to get what I'm looking for. Like if I want molds or whatever.
Yeah,
Say-
sorry, go ahead.
So say if you shouted, can someone help me boost my crafters? Would they do it?
It depends on how you want it done, I think. Boosting,
Yeah, and that depends
in my mind,
where
is
you
somebody
shout,
craft.
who's online.
Yeah. Boosting, in my mind, has a crafter, like, make you HQs to turn in for leaves. Some of them are pretty anti against that. Others would. They don't care.
I personally haven't had an experience with that.
I've most of my crafting is pretty weak. I've only got like a 58 weaver, like I said, and I did all that pretty much on my own. I never really asked for help on it. I had people donate materials to me at one point, but that was in an old FC I was in. They had a bunch of the stuff they were just going to get rid of, so they gave it to me, and that allowed me to get like 3 or 4 levels up.
Yeah, I've only encountered it once. I asked somebody to craft for me. I said, how much would you charge me per synth? And they were kind of like, I'm not going to do this for you after I worked hard to build them up myself. And I was like, okay. I had the mentality that paying for them meant I was willing to work for it. And it was fine. I just went and got somebody else to do it. I'm that guy too. Like, even though I have some crafts up, I don't want to craft all your HQ stuff. I'm sorry. I don't like crafting.
You're more of a, I want to kill shit.
Yeah,
kind of man.
I want to raid, and then when I'm not in the mood for raiding, like, I say who needs help and ride the train.
That
Yeah, I
is
want to
nice.
raid, and if I'm not raiding, I just want do something mindless that I can watch Netflix too. Mining.
Mining and chill.
I can do diadem while watching Netflix sometimes.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I mean, pretty much the only time you have to look over is to make sure you're not standing where you shouldn't be. And as long as you follow that basic rule, you're fine.
So how's the party finder? So the party finder is pretty self-explanatory. You just put party finder up, and loads of people will join.
Yeah. I mean,
It's-
just pulling my window up now, there's 7 party finders up right now. One of them's actually for Diadem Heart.
It's kind of relic oriented right now, but obviously that's the new thing. But yeah, whatever's going on in the game, there's plenty of it there in Party Finder.
I'm starting to feel claustrophobic.
Yeah.
That ninja's looking at me weirdly. I think he might take my pants.
There are times where it's not very full, but most of the time, there's usually a good 3 or 4 party finders going on.
It goes more with the game's up and downs, more so than the server's up and downs. I mean, sometimes the game just gets stale in between patches. I don't necessarily think that's a Faerie thing.
Yeah, I remember.
Yes, I think we can all agree with that.
I remember the last couple of weeks before patch 3.1 came out, this game was pretty quiet.
What would you say the uptime for the server and the load time for the server?
This server, I believe, is located on the West Coast, if I'm not mistaken.
I wouldn't talk about that. I was talking about how many players would you get at a certain time, or when does it come really, really quiet?
I would say later at night for sure it gets quiet.
Drops off about 1 or 2 in the morning central for me. I'm central time. And then it picks back up again around 4 or 5 in the afternoon.
It's usually quiet in the mornings. I like to play in the mornings. It's usually pretty quiet. It doesn't get pick up with people until later afternoon.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that as far as EST goes.
Yeah, the East Coast.
GMT.
And I mean, a lot of the reason also is a lot of the people that are here is there's families that play, there's young kids that play.
Yes, you can tell when school lets out.
Yeah, definitely.
Well. Sorry, I've been coughing a lot recently.
You're fine.
Okay, so how's the duty finder? Is it like low on tanks, low on DPS, low on healers? How's the duty finder
Well,
on
I
the
mean,
server?
then you're not
Oh,
just
no.
asking. Then you're not just asking about our server. You're asking about like every server in our data center.
That's the Aether data center. The answer to
Yeah.
that question, though, is Void Arc, you do not want to wait on a tank queue. And everything else, you do not want to wait on a DPS queue. And healers are pretty safe across the board. The PvP is interesting, too. It depends on which company you're a part of. Like, I want to say the adders are terrible, but they queue really fast. And
Fuck
then...
you. I am an adder at heart. I am a tree hugger.
I went adder just because I want to queue fast. I would rather be in there losing the fight than waiting for the fight.
But he does have a point. I mean, we lose almost every time that I've ever queued for it.
I am actually a PvP noob. I have never attempted it. I tried one day back in 2.0, and it told me that the wait time would be 45 minutes as a DPS, and I just immediately withdrew.
Yeah, if you're Flames or Maelstrom, the wait is very long, or you have a much better chance of winning.
Yeah, I'm a flame for life.
I am a tree hugger. I hug the trees.
Ew.
Till the sea swallows all.
I don't know why
lava is
porn went
pulling
into
on
my head
wrist.
then. I don't know why. Why did porn go into my head then? I'm so tired. And having these women around dressed... This ain't helping.
Oh,
The
this is
fucking
just
Christmas
another
Power
day.
Rangers? It literally is the Christmas Power Rangers.
I see more of my FC standing over there in the corner hiding.
What corner?
Right over there.
Creeping.
I found the most cheerful Lalafell ever.
I wonder what the scale for that would look like and how you would measure it.
That's a good question. If anyone's watching this video, please make it so we know. Wow, this server does dance a lot.
Yes.
Dancing is kind of our thing.
That's what you get with the social server. We're used to dance parties.
My biggest frustration has been Cacpot lately because I haven't got the new dances yet.
Oh, I
I
was
just-
super excited when they added those.
Yep, I just can't get the winning tickets.
Aw,
Sad.
don't worry. I'm part Irish and I get shitty luck.
Oh,
Yeah. Right, okay, so here's one of the biggest questions I've been asking with the new patch that came in. Has your server died down a lot, or has it gained more players with the new patch, with all, well, older ones coming back for the relic?
I feel like it's actually picked up a little bit. I've seen a lot more people with the little green tree icon next to their name.
Heaven's Ward was definitely a big thing. Of course, that was months ago, but
My server
even
was
just with the-
still down then, when it first came out.
Yeah, I
Man,
feel like
you really picked the wrong server.
Yeah, for me, it's the population itself has seemed to pick up. But I'm not sure the social aspect has picked up because everybody's kind of tucking their head on working on their own thing because of the relic.
well, and that's kind of normal. When new stuff comes out, people kind of put their nose to the grindstone to get it done.
I don't know. I've actually seen a fair amount of socialization in the Fate parties and such.
Yep, I've got to play with
Oh, yeah.
more people that I've never met before recently because of it than normal.
I actually had a PvP game last night with Joe Never Fails.
Nice.
Fucking wrecked his ass.
Did you?
that's interesting.
And
Whoever put that
I need
up.
to see a video of that one.
Yep.
Right. I'm definitely feeling claustrophobic. There are rings above our heads.
Buddy, heard of the seizures.
But
That's
this is typical for our server. Generally, if you announce that something's going on, people like to swarm and join in and dance and.
Yes, I stream our raids regularly. I'm a smoker and I go outside to smoke, and when I come back, there's always a massive photo bomb on the stream, for sure.
Well, that's going to be the fucking thumbnail. We're all going to get into a nice big picture. I reckon you guys would like that. Okay, connection issues. Has it been any connection issues with this server?
I don't think recently.
Yeah, I don't seem to remember any emergency maintenance since I came over. I mean, there's lag. There's always lag around maintenance time.
Yeah, I think you're gonna get that realistically with every server, but it's not really any worse than any other.
Yeah, when I say emergency maintenance, it's not us. I use a GPN though, so.
JoJo is telling me that I need to mention as soon as connection issues.
I don't think that has anything to do with this server.
No, it really doesn't. I think JoJo just wanted a shameless shout out.
Jojo gets enough shameless shout outs.
But no, connection issues are very light. I'm sorry.
I feel so out of sorts right now because I have no dances.
You've got the basic dance.
That all raw default is fantastic.
It's better than the Miko's basic dance. I just twirl.
Unfortunately, I'm in cinematic mode right now, so
I shake my butt.
you shake a butt. Well, I found the title of the video already.
Dances with Faerie.
No, that's a better one.
Oh boy.
I just got a link shell to a link shell named Clitoris, if that's not friendly enough for you.
Not
Good
really
job
talking
representing
about it too
Faerie,
much.
guys.
We have link shells called clitoris. Respectable.
Thav dances best dance.
So how would you think, as a community, will they, for say, group events and stuff, would you say you could always rely on your server to do events?
Oh, hell yes.
There's definitely something always going on.
And do you do self-made events a lot in the server?
All the time, actually.
Yeah. I
All the
stumble
time?
upon them.
Even on Christmas Day?
I'm sure something will be going on Christmas. Yeah.
I mean, I'll be offline for Christmas Day, but I'm sure there'll be FCs that are holding Christmas parties on their, in their FC house, or even in their private houses if they have one. Those lucky people.
You're talking about holiday events. Halloween, there was like for 2 weeks straight, FCs everywhere were having Halloween parties and costume parties, and I think I went to about half a dozen of them.
2 weeks straight?
Yeah, it's yeah.
You have more parties than we do in a year. I did join the wrong fucking server.
And before the stream started, we were talking that our FC Eden and our neighboring FC ANS did a Halloween party back to back, and they came to ours and we went to theirs, and that was a great time.
I think after this, I might just go transfer my character over here for no good reason.
Yay!
You should know. You didn't know this was a trap when you decided to do this show.
It's a trap.
Hey, I still got the fucking Japanese servers to go on. I have to get my girlfriend to translate for me.
That's gonna be fun.
Oh, you have a good luck with that.
What the fuck am I hearing?
I was wondering what this little guy's doing myself.
He's doing what the LFL do.
Potato things.
It's like some techno remix. And the Dragoons got it down, man.
It's almost like beatboxing. It's actually fantastic.
I think I will have to transfer to the
Very things.
server. I'm like getting
Paul
hooked.
is just in awe.
I'm getting like converted.
Definitely a
Okay.
very fun server.
This was actually the server I started the game on, and I never left it because I just enjoyed the community too much.
Yeah, my first server was Cerberus. Yeah, that turned out well.
That doesn't sound good.
Shots fired.
I'm Legacy. I started on Sargatanis. And my reason for leaving was everybody was already settled in. Like, all those players were all Legacy players. The FCs weren't building or anything like that. Everybody was already just locked into place. The market was locked into place. Everybody was self-sufficient. So I thought it would be a good idea to go to one of the new PS4 servers when they launched, and ended up on Mateus, which, you know, it was good until World Transfer came open and the mass Gilgamesh migration happened. And then it just crumbled to the point where I couldn't raid anymore. I actually came to Faerie looking to raid. I wanted a high population server that was not a full-blown raid server, because I'm a casual player outside of the raid.
That's
And-
definitely
Yeah,
a good
you
place
come
for
for
it.
the raids and you stay for the dance parties.
Right. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of people on the server who want to raid, so I'm not having any trouble getting into the raids. And then outside of the raid, I'm still got plenty of friends to have fun with. So
You have all the casual players that just like to have fun, and then you have enough of the raid people that you can, in fact, do a little bit more of the hardcore raiding. We got a little bit of everything.
Wow. Okay, then here comes to my last and final question before we close off this interview. If you had to have one thing, well, not one thing, but to say about your server to get people to come to the server, what would it be?
We have cake.
I'm here.
We actually legitimately have cake. We have an entire
Yeah.
floor of cake in our FC.
Yeah, it's actually called the cake room.
But
I can confirm that.
I would say that if you're looking for a place to meet new people and to have fun, and maybe to get your feet wet in the raiding community before you start moving to more advanced stuff, this is definitely the place to come.
We like new people.
We love new people. Like I said, I've almost never found anybody that's overtly toxic or dramatic. Those kind of people just don't last here.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're the guy that's complaining to Facebook community about getting yelled at or screamed at, and you just want to get away from that, this is a good place. I actually have a viewer that seems to think the reason to come to Faerie is boobs. I'm going to agree with that too, because there's tons of chicks on this server.
I am not one. Just play one.
Right.
We definitely have a lot of pretty people on the server.
There is a lot of people, I will say, that know how to glamour. That's for sure.
Yes.
That I actually learned some of my talent from that. That's why I have to glamour like every other week.
Right, so we're gonna close it off. We're gonna do the same thing. What the entrance was, but I will go last. So please say your goodbyes.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Have fun and see you later, everyone.
Bye from Renway.
Bye from
Goodbye,
Aurora.
everybody.
Oh,
We do it
well.
right.
Oh no, well, I'm still recording here. I'm just mesmerized by the people.
It is pretty incredible, right? I mean, we're standing in a circle of light surrounded by another circle of light that's just packed with people.
Remember,
This is actually really spectacular.
it is. I've never seen this on my servers. Well, that's it, everybody. This is the Faerie server.
Bye.
If
Take care, y'all.
I'm not finished that quick, bloody hell. I like to, say my goodbyes. Remember, guys, if you do like this and you want to see your server get interviewed by me, the British guy, then please leave a comment or message me on Twitter, or even email me at mailmachinegaming.co.uk, blah, 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 blah. Just Twitter me, it's easier. And remember to please leave a like and subscribe if you do like it. And remember, the Faerie server is very social.
Very.
Peace out, guys.
Take care.
Take it easy.